The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to create a new study in RAMS-IRB and how to navigate through that study in order to complete the submission form. The first thing you'll do is log into RAMS-IRB, and when you do, you'll get a landing page similar to this. To create a new study, simply click the New Study button under the Create menu. This will automatically take you to the first page of the SMART form. The SMART form is just the series of questions we ask to elicit the information needed to conduct IRB review. We call it a SMART form because it is smart in that it uses branching logic to only populate certain pages and questions based on responses to earlier questions. And we call it a form because the user experience is similar to completing an online form. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is complete this first page in order to populate the rest of the pages of the form. So go ahead and complete the first page of the SMART form. Once you have completed the first page of the SMART form, you will need to click the Continue button in the bottom right corner. This may take a moment as the rest of the pages of the SMART form populate. Once the rest of the form populates, you'll see that on the left-hand side there is a navigation menu. So there are two ways you can navigate through this study. You can navigate sequentially by completing each page and clicking Continue. Or you may scroll to a specific page and click on it to be brought directly to that page. This allows you to jump around to a variety of different pages in the SMART form. Now keep in mind that pages might be added or removed based on responses to earlier questions in the SMART form. So this may change as you complete especially the earlier sections of the SMART form. You can collapse the navigation menu by clicking the caret buttons, and you can reopen the navigation menu by using the same button. When the navigation menu is closed, you can also click this Go to Forms menu, and that will also open up the navigation bar. The other thing that may be helpful to know about is the printer version. Now, the reason you might want to use the printer version is, as you can see, when you scroll down to the end of a page in the SMART form in this version, it stops at that end of the page. It's not a continuous document. The printer version will allow you to create a continuous document out of the SMART form, where you can use Control F or Command F, depending on if you're on a PC or a Mac, to search for specific keywords or terms, or you can print it to PDF or print to a physical document. To do that, click the Print menu, and there are two options. You can either select this page, in which case only the questions and responses on the page you had selected will be prepared for printing, or you can select this project, in which case the entirety of the SMART form will be populated into a continuous document which you can scroll through. This may be nice if you're looking for a preview of all the questions, or if you've completed the SMART form, you may want to print this off as a version of your protocol, or like I said, you might want to use those search functions to look for specific terms or phrases if you want to update something or modify something. From here you can click Print, and a dialog will open where you can print to a printer or print to PDF, and when you're finished you can hit Close. When you've finished completing the SMART form, or when you're done for the day, be sure to hit Save prior to hitting Exit. When you exit, you will be brought into what we call the main study workspace. From here, you can also open the printer version of the entire SMART form by clicking the Printer Version button. And to reopen the study, to edit it, just click Edit Study. And that will reopen the SMART form and automatically take you back to the page where you left off. As you are completing the SMART form, note that questions with a red asterisk are required. If you do not respond to these questions, you will receive an error message when you try to submit the study. Also, you'll note that you will see these blue question mark icons after most of the questions. If you click on them, it will expand the help text. The help text may give you additional context or resources that will help you in answering the question. You can minimize the help text by clicking the button again. Once you have completed the SMART form, you're ready to submit the study. Now, to do that, you go to the My Activities menu and then hit the Submit Study button. Now, the only person who's going to see the Submit Study button is the person listed as the principal investigator. This is because when you submit the study, the principal investigator makes several assurances that only the PI is allowed to make. So protocol editors or other personnel who are not listed as the PI will not see the Submit Study button. Now, once the study is sent back for changes, anybody who is listed as the PI or an editor may resubmit the study to have the changes reviewed. It's just this initial submission that requires the study to be submitted by the PI. So list your department reviewer, agree with the above statements, click OK, and your study will be submitted.